David, a king of Israel, met Ziba, the steward of Mephibosheth, who brought donkeys with food and wine for the king's household. Ziba explained that the donkeys were for riding, the bread and fruit were for eating, and the wine was to refresh those exhausted in the wilderness. The king asked Ziba about his master's grandson, who was staying in Jerusalem because he believed the Israelites would restore his grandfather's kingdom. Ziba agreed, and the king gave all that belonged to Mephibosheth to David. As David approached Bahurim, Shimei son of Gera cursed him and pelted David and his officials with stones. David asked Abishai, son of Zeruiah, why he cursed David and asked him to cut off his head. The king refused, believing it was because the Lord had told him to curse David. David and his men continued along the road while Shimei cursed him, and they arrived exhausted and refreshed. Ahithophel and Hushai, David's confidant, advised Absalom to serve the king and his son, just as he served his father. Absalom asked Ahithophel for advice on what to do, and Ahithophel suggested sleeping with his father's concubines, which would make everyone more resolute. They pitched a tent for Absalom on the roof, and he slept with his father's concubines in the sight of all Israel. In those days, Ahithophel's advice was like that of one who inquires of God, and both David and Absalom regarded all of Ahithophel's advice as divine guidance.